Hi everyone and welcome back to Cody the Leopard. I have exciting news for you. I have found that missing colour and it was sitting behind my laptop. So it does mean that we can now get all this top section filled in. So this session will be purely filling in as much as we can on here. We're going to do this for about 30 minutes time. So yeah, I'm just listening to, this morning I filmed a bit of London Bridge and I'm just listening to this budget thing that the Chancellor is doing. In other words, a lot of, some cuts, some investments to adult social care and more money being allocated to that and stuff like that. But yeah, if I go quiet, it's because it's still on, so I'm trying to listen to it while I do this, but yeah. But it's so nice to get this colour in. I knew it was there, it was sitting behind my laptop in the little bag that it was in, so it's just lovely. I hate seeing gaps, you know. Why is there such a gap there? Now what I'm going to be doing is, you know that Darwin the Dragon I used to do? We have going to be bringing that back because I've invested in a better glue than that cheap tacky stuff. So I'm going to be bringing that back at some point. And hopefully this glue will be a lot better, but I personally think they don't have enough sequins in the packs, but this is where your spare drills come in. So if you've got any spare drills, you can always use that to put on it as well. I'm thinking about getting the gonk that they're doing, and there's a dazzling dragon. I'm not entirely sure if I want to get them. There's this guy on TikTok, yeah, and all he does is, he's a pensioner, but all he does is moan about this triple deadlock pension crap. He don't even do a video without swearing, like he's always swearing in it. I mean, yeah. And it's getting like, wind it up a bit, you know, can't you be happy for one day? It's always moaning. I think, I'll be honest, hands on heart, I think pensioners get enough as it is. I don't think they should have any more. You know, they get far too much as it is. So I think with the government capping it, I think that would be great. Why should, this is the thing, you know, why should they get more when, you know, they're retired? They don't need more money. So that's my argument. But he was saying something about he wants people that earn more to contribute more. And apparently there's a cap of £500 or something on taxes or something they were saying with shops and that. Oh, there's a lot kicking off, something to do with never been interested in growth. Oh wow. Oh, that's looking nice, isn't it? You're getting like that lovely brown bit. Now, what they've done here, this is lovely because what they've done is they've give it like a sort of like yellowy sort of beigey light brown ear with like a darker inner ear section. That's lovely. So yep. So after this, I want to do a bit of the Christmas painting, and then I'm going to try and do Eddie Stobart and Titanic. But I'm thinking of doing Eddie Stobart next because I've done diamond painting for most of the morning, so it'll give me a bit of a break in between. But yeah, I should have done this previously, like start on 3 different paintings, just so that they're all getting a bit of a turn. So that would be great. And it's lovely to work with my big tray. I never get to use my big trays very much. I only tend to use them if it's like a solid colour. So, yes, I get to use my big tray. But it is another miserable day today because it don't bloody stop raining. Every bloody day it's been raining, and it's like, is it ever going to stop? You know, there can't be that much rain in the sky. This gas fund that we get, you know, where you pay your bill and then it goes back. I don't understand why they can't just issue you a rebate. Why do you have to wait for the direct debit to get to them to then get reversed? I don't get that. Oh, it's so nice to get this coloured in. This is beautiful. Yeah, man. I checked Fancels again today, but it's still not moved. I think they've lost it, so bloody ridiculous. Normally, when they say your parcel's been delayed, it's probably because they've lost it. So I don't know what's happening with that at the moment, but I have got a video ready. It would have been Fancels this week, but that's really lovely against that black. Oh wow, that really gives that a lovely kick. Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at that. Oh wow, I like that. I really like that. That's groovy. Do you know what? The best part of this is filling in that gap. I am so happy I found this colour. And I love doing colour blocking. Colour blocking is what we're doing now. It basically means a colour that is, you're doing quite a lot of the same colour. So that's what I love about that, because it speeds it up. And then if you do like, I have worked on paintings where every square is a different like, or every symbol is a different colour, and it's like, it really drags out. There's this balloon that Diamond Paintings with TM has got, and it's basically of the film called Up. And there's like, there must be about, what, 70 to 80 balloons on there, and it looks very like swapping and changing colours all the time, and I really want to get it, but because I like the film Up, but seeing all that different colour change just puts me off. Boo, 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 boo. I've still got a book in my COVID vaccine booster thing, but you can't get hold of them. I mean, we were on there, we were phoning up the other day, it must have been a good old hour, and yeah, just can't get through. So But my mum, I said to my mum, "Have you had it?" And she said she phoned up the doctors and said she didn't want it. And I'm like, hello. I don't think we really need it. I mean, we know that COVID is manageable now, so yeah. So he's not cutting a penny from the national budget for capital or something for the next 2 years. No news on freezing rail fares though. Because this is the thing, I think, you know, when people see things keep going up and up and up, it does make them depressed. It is very depressing. Keep seeing things go up and up and up, and people just break down because they don't know how to afford the things. I mean, people are having to cut meals. I've seen people that, where people sometimes have breakfast, lunch or dinner, people are actually cutting their lunch out to try to save money. Another thing that I like about crystals when you're doing crystal painting is you're getting introduced to all different colours. With diamond painting, I absolutely love working with crystals or ABs because they give such good shimmy, see? So that's what I love about the crystal ones. But I didn't know, I thought these ones were ABs, but I was told by Crafting with Kay that apparently these are called crystal ones or something, so apparently they're totally different. ABs have like a coating on them or something, and I thought these were ABs, but apparently they're crystals. So thank you very much, Kay, if you're watching, for that vital information. So yeah, what I think was important for this session is if we get this colour filled in, and then we can, you know, work our way down again. But I think this is most of the dark colour here. I think once we get down a bit further near his face, that's where it's going to pop. I personally think the whole of his face down here will probably be this colour here. I'm not entirely sure. I'm giving that tray a firm grip because the last time I done that, the whole lot went everywhere. And I had to go plucking to get them all off. I think the main problem with this government, though, is that they lent money to Ukraine. And as far as I'm concerned, Ukraine and Russia is nothing to do with us. The war that went on between Russia and Ukraine is nothing to do with us. But apparently they're saying that Ukraine's war was cost, that's why it's cost all this money. So I don't know how that's got anything to do with the UK. Unless they borrowed fuel, or that's where they import it from. Maybe. I'm just going to get some more wax. Oh, Jeremy Hunt's a former entrepreneur, is he? I didn't know that. I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm listening to it while I'm doing this. Because when I watch TV, yeah, I can't sit there all day watching TV. It drives me insane. So I'll leave it running all day and I'll get on with things. But if I hear something that grabs my attention, then I'll sit down and watch it. But TV is full of crap these days. There's nothing really on. I think they put far too many game shows on. It's ridiculous. Now, I'm looking into doing a whip and chat live, perhaps every Friday. So I might be doing that. We need to test to see if the Q&A goes through fine without no technical issues, and then I'll make an assessment on that. So yeah. You can make Christmas cards out of these little drills, you know, perhaps stick them onto a card, make like a, so if her name was like, I don't know, Sarah, you could make, glue the drills on to make the word Sarah, and then like, I don't know, Merry Christmas. I have done that previously, so maybe. I don't really understand much of that GDP that they're banging on about. But I'm a royalist, so I do support the monarchy, and I'm a conservative, so I do support the Conservatives, but I'm into Parliament, but I don't really understand an awful lot about it. So yeah. Don't that look so nice that we've now filled that gap? Satisfaction, man. That's a merit. I get a merit for that. Do you remember at school when they would give you merits, and then so many merits would give you like, I think it's like a sticker or something. So that's good. So that's nice. We haven't got much more to go now. I received an update from my PA about my kitchen light. Apparently we've now got to wait for a phone call back because they don't know when this contractor can do it. How the hell can you not know? Like this is really annoying because this is a health and safety issue here. I'm having to cook in the dark because you're too lazy to sort the job. That's what they're doing. This is the problem with this landlord, is they don't prioritise urgent things. They put this light in as routine, and it's not, it's urgent. It needs to be done ASAP. I won't be happy until I slip over with boiling water. As I said, like, I definitely want to move though. I've had enough of this landlord. But I'm on this thing where you have to bid, so every week you bid on houses and stuff like that. It's called Gateway to Home Choice. And yeah, you just have to hope and pray that you get to the first thing. I mean, obviously, I didn't want to move to Braintree because everyone says that Braintree is like full of crap, and you've not got many shops, and it's such a small village, and all the Braintree people are supposed to be like Braintree and Whittam are rivals. So yeah. But the place come up by default, whatever that means. So I must have got it first, and I came over and viewed it, and I was like, this is quite big, you know, it's got a fairly large living room, large bedroom, smallish sort of kitchen. I quite like it. So they gave me a week to decide, and I said, yeah, I'll take it. So I took over in 2015 and been here ever since. But I would like to try and move to Chelmsford. Chelmsford is basically like Braintree. It's the amount of shops they've got, but Yeah, that would be quite nice. So apparently they're capping rents. £200. See, this is the thing. Like Rishi and Jeremy have had to come in to fix all of Liz Truss's mess. I think personally she rushed into it too quick. She wanted to borry, and now look at what the problem it's caused. All she done out of it was ensure that we get energy bills and that. But it's really interesting. I saw Boris Johnson and Theresa May on the back bench. So while they're not Prime Minister, they basically take a back bench part. But what's lovely is they can actually they're still like a member of Parliament, but what they can do is they can earn money outside of the Parliament as well, which is quite nice. Wow, largest increase in the national living wage ever. So people on benefits will get a 10.1%. Wow, costing £11 billion. But this is the thing, they'll put the wages up and then we'll have another problem that arises and then they'll have to put it up again. They've only recently put it up in April, £1.50 an hour. So the national minimum wage at the moment is £9.50 an hour, which isn't an awful lot, because when you look at lorry drivers or bus drivers, they get quite good money. I think it's like £10 an hour, is it, or £11 an hour? So yeah, they get quite lovely money actually. If I could drive, I would definitely, go for it. Drive a bus and that. That'd be amazing. It's really interesting because, as I said, I think I spoke about this previously, but in Covent Garden, I sat in the driver's seat of a bus, and my friend who used to drive buses, I used to sit in the cab waiting for him. But from what I understand, buses don't have keys. There's a special switch or something that they push, or it's like 3 different switches to start it. I don't think they have a key. So that's interesting. It's actually surprising how much COVID-19 has caused in damages. The amount of businesses that have gone out of business, the amount of borrowing the government's had to borrow to bail it out, or fix the holes in the government prices or whatever it is. They've spent billions on the vaccine. Boris Johnson was great because he got us out of the lockdown really good. Right, I'm not liking this. I'll tell you why in a minute. I really don't like the way they've done this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to finish it here. So that'd be a nice stopping point. Right, what I don't like about this is you've got one ear that's got this lovely orange contour, and then the way it sweeps across, you've got this ear which doesn't even look like an ear. It's like a elongated shape, but it doesn't go with the ear. That's very off-putting. I don't like that. Why would you do that? Really? But anyway, that is where we are. It's lovely to see that filled in now. So yeah, until then, that is another session done. So I hope you like that video. Please remember to, stretch there, like, share, subscribe, tap the bell if you want to be notified for the videos I do. We'll see more of Cody the leopard coming very soon. And until next time, see you later guys, bye.